What's up, guys? Welcome back to Vegan Yak. I'm Walter, and today we're going to talk about my vegan journey, why I became vegan, or more so discovered that I was vegan and then started living like it, and also how I lost 70 pounds. Let's do this. Alright, so to tell my story, we actually go back into high school and college. In high school, I was pretty healthy because I was still active. I was playing sports. Even though my diet wasn't good, I wasn't putting on weight or having any major medical issues. Same thing goes for college. I stopped playing sports, but I started working out every single day. So then, unfortunately, my life took a turn for the worst. My dad ended up passing away, and then my life was crazy for a few years. I ended up getting married, having kids, bought a house, started a business. I ended up selling that business, selling the house, and I ended up getting divorced. And this was in a short window, so there was just a lot of stress on top of the depression from my father being passed away. And like many others, for comfort, I turned to food. And because of that, because I stopped working out, I ended up going through this change of putting on weight. And it was just a pound here, a pound there. You barely notice, and you just keep telling yourself, I'm just going to work out. I'll make it work. It'll be fine. But you don't, and then it's a little bit more weight, and then eventually it's a lot of weight, and then you do notice, and you really want to do something about it, and it's not too late, but you've developed a lot of bad habits that need some more drastic change for some more drastic results. And so I started to make drastic changes. I changed my diet entirely, and I tried a bunch of different stuff. I tried paleo, I tried calorie counting, I tried keto, I tried putting all my stuff into an app. I did it all, and I hated all of it. I did see some success and some results, but especially with like calorie counting, I was just so sluggish. I never wanted to get off the couch. And so I just had to find something different. And at this point in time, I heard about a movie called What the Health. And I heard about it on the radio, and the DJ said that he went vegan overnight. So what did I do? I avoided it for weeks because I didn't want to be vegan. I, like many people in society, had a negative connotation towards veganism and vegans, and I didn't have any reason for it. I never saw any documentaries. I think in high school I saw one clip of slaughterhouse footage that a teacher showed one time, and then I never really had any vegan friends talk to me about it. I never questioned it myself. So I didn't really have any reason. I just didn't want to be vegan, so I put off watching the movie. Until I just kept hearing about it, and because I was trying to lose weight, I ended up sitting down to watch it. And when I turned it on, my fiance noticed, and she asked what I was watching, and I didn't want to tell her exactly what it was, so I just said it was this documentary about health. And then she decided to come over and watch it with me. And right after watching it, our whole lives changed. We got rid of all of our animal products in our house, and we decided to eat plant-based. Now, this is why I say I discovered that I was a vegan. So after I decided to go plant-based and eat plant-based, which is not veganism, if you want to see a video about the difference, click below. I'll link the video about the difference between plant-based and veganism. But I ended up eating plant-based, and I promised myself a couple of things. One, I promised that I would do it for 6 weeks, and then after that, I would give myself the freedom to do whatever I felt was best at that point in time. If I hated it or couldn't do it for some reason, I could go back to eating not plant-based in a more traditional diet. And then I also promised myself that I would do a ton of research. Now, this is the point that is really important and that I encourage you to do. I don't encourage you to go vegan because I say so, or another YouTuber says so, or a friend says so. What I encourage you to do is do what I did, and anybody else should do, is do their own research. Make sure it's qualified resources. Go learn how to read scientific studies or find doctors that can interpret them. I can link some sources below that you can take a look at. And then watch some documentaries, watch some unfortunate footage of what happens in our food production. And that's at the point in time where it wasn't just about me eating plant-based for my health, it was also about being vegan. And I realized that I was vegan and started living like it. Why I say it that way is because my morals didn't change. I was never for hurting animals. I was never for destroying the planet or for ruining my health. I was never pro any of those things. I wasn't about hurting other human beings. Once I learned that this was happening as a result of my actions and my decisions, I decided to change and live in alignment with my own morals and live a vegan lifestyle. So I started doing that. After 6 weeks, I was feeling amazing. And after a few months, I was pretty much completely changed. I had lost 70 pounds, before and afters again. And in addition to losing 70 pounds, I slept better. I lost my allergies. I just felt so much better. I had so much more energy. It was so much better than counting calories and going through all the other diets that just weren't working. And for me specifically, what worked really great was whole food, plant-based eating. Now, in addition to that, like I said, I started living all the other parts of a vegan lifestyle, not just with my food. I also started to transition my clothes. And as far as like entertainment, I would avoid going to zoos and circuses and things like that. And I transitioned into a fully vegan lifestyle. For me, it was really easy just to draw a line in the sand, black and white. I didn't do any gradual steps. I just quit overnight. I understand that some people are not like that. Maybe they can do better if they do in gradual steps, or they can do it better in whatever way works for them or works for you. But that's what worked for me. I just drew a line in the sand, black and white. If it had animal products in it, I didn't eat it. If it used animals for testing for products, I don't use it. Circuses, things like that for entertainment, I don't go. It was just really simple. And I thought in the beginning it was going to be super hard. I just thought, I can do this, but I'm going to miss these flavors or these things or whatever it is. It's going to be too restricting. And for me personally, that's just not the case. I was really fortunate that I explored new foods and learned to like new spices, new seasonings, and I actually probably expanded what I would eat in my diet. And because I was feeling so good, it just didn't really matter to me. I mean, ultimately, eating food hopefully tastes good, but it's about fueling our bodies, and it's about feeling good, and it's about being healthy so you can live a long time. And in all my research and everything that I did, just all the answers continuously pointed to this argument that couldn't be lost for living a vegan lifestyle, and specifically for my health, a whole food, plant-based lifestyle. So now it's been a few years in, and I still feel amazing. I still sleep better. I still lost my allergies. I have a ton of energy. I did put on a little bit of that weight back. I probably about like 10 pounds or so, which I do want to lose, but I've never been outside of my normal BMI since going on a plant-based diet, and got to get back to more whole food, plant-based than the vegan junk food. Thanks a lot, Beyond Meat. I still feel amazing, not just physically, but mentally. I still feel good about the choices and the person that I'm becoming, living more in alignment with my morals and questioning my choices more. So I guess that's what I would encourage you to do if you're not a vegan. A couple of things. One, just question what's going on. Question veganism. You're obviously watching this video, so comment below what made you come to this video. And if you're not living a vegan lifestyle yet, what's your holdup? What's holding you back from living a vegan lifestyle? If you are vegan, comment below. I'd love to know what opened up your eyes and what made you make that change. If you like the video, hit like, hit subscribe, and hit that notification bell to keep up with my journey. Hopefully you'll see me lose those 10 pounds. I'm sure you will. Anyway, thanks for watching. We'll catch you next time.